In the beginning, the religion of the Arabs consisted of the worship of a single God, to whose will man was to be completely subject. This religion was that of Abraham, called Islam, and those who professed it called themselves Muslims, that is, subject to the will of God. But little by little, pure Islam degenerated into a gross idolatry. Each tribe had its gods and idols, which it defended with all its might by force of arms, to prove the superiority of its power. It was there, very often among them, the cause or pretext for long and stubborn wars. The faith of Abraham, therefore, had disappeared among these peoples, despite the respect they maintained for his memory, or at least it was so disfigured that it no longer existed in reality. The veneration of objects considered sacred had descended to the most absurd fetishism. The cult of matter had replaced that of the spirit. Supernatural power was attributed to the most common objects consecrated by superstition, to an image, to a statue. Thought, having abandoned principle for its symbol, piety was nothing more than a series of meticulous external practices, the slightest infraction of which was considered sacrilege. However, in certain tribes there were still some worshippers of the one God, pious men who practiced the most complete submission to his supreme will and rejected the worship of idols. They were called Hanifs. They were the true Muslims, those who had preserved the pure faith of Islam. But they were few in number and had no influence on the spirit of the masses. Jewish colonies had long been established in Hijaz and had won a certain number of proselytes to Judaism there, especially among the Hanifs. Christianity also had its representatives and propagators there in the first centuries of our era, but neither of these two beliefs took deep and lasting roots. Idolatry had remained the dominant religion. Its diversity suited the turbulent independence and infinite division of the tribes, which practiced it with the most violent fanaticism. To triumph over this religious and political anarchy, a man of genius was needed, capable of imposing himself through his energy and firmness, skilled enough to embrace the customs and character of these people, whose mission would be revealed, in their eyes, by the prestige of his prophetic qualities. This man was Muhammad.